For this round, I think I'm going to start with Aragorn here attacking that Orc Marauder. I'm going to need 3 successes, though, to take him out. So hopefully I can do that. I do have Strider here, though, that can also help me with a Strike 3. Now, you're going to notice I have Ancient Wisdom in my discard pile. That's because I prepped Strider, but I had already had 4 cards prepped, so I had to discard Ancient Wisdom. But I thought, well, I haven't been testing my Wisdom anyways. So I am testing my Might here. So I will flip 3. Oh, yeah, that's right. I test Time of Need. I did that on purpose. I was actually smart. Okay, this will work. So I will use 2 of these. Or what I could do is use just 1 of these. Since I am fully prepared out, I could use this for my second success for testing Might. So 1, 2, and 3. That's a total of 7 hits. 7 hits, just what we need. Sayonara. So we're going to gain an inspiration, and I'm going to go ahead and give that inspiration actually to Elena, who is in this space, and we're in this space right now. Aragorn would not leave Elena on her own there, so he's going to go ahead and move as his second action into here. He will stop, because remember, I could move out of that location where there's enemies, but then I would provoke attacks from 3 different ones. Not worth it. So next, we're going to have Elena go. And Elena, we have 2 guaranteed successes on the top of her deck, so I think we're going to go ahead and attack this ruffian, and we'll take him out. This is the first time Elena's attacking, so with the dagger, you actually use your wit. Her wit is 3. So she'll go 1, 2, oh, go figure, and 3, perfect. Didn't waste a success. That will do a total of 5 damage and pierce. Pierce lets you go through armor. Now, this ruffian doesn't have any armor, so that doesn't even matter. But, oops, we at least took him out. And not only that, we'll gain an inspiration. We'll give it to ourselves as Elena. So now we have 3 inspiration. That means she's going to attack the other ruffian that's in her location. Oh, wait, we're over here. Oh, you guys, I am totally wrong. I needed to spend an inspiration to get a total of 5 hits. My apologies. So I had 2 successes plus this one, which is a 3rd success. So I'll take that inspiration away. That's 3 plus 2. That's 5 total hits. Okay, so actually, you know what that means? My second attack, I'm going to attack the goblin because the goblin has less health. That's right. That's what I wanted to do. The goblin only has 3 health and has armor, but we can, with the pierce, go through the armor. So let's see. 1, sweet. And 2, 3. We will definitely use 1 of our inspiration to get 2 successes. 2 successes give us 3 hits and a pierce. Sorry about that, you guys. Almost did that wrong. 3 and a pierce. Boom. See, it takes out the armor. So the 3 damage goes right to the health. And we're taking this Goblin Scout out. So that means we will get 1 inspiration back. Elena will keep that. But now she's done her 2 actions. So who's left is Legolas. Legolas is lagging a little bit behind us, but that's okay. He's actually 1 space away from the spot we need to be. But he does have this ruffian on him, so he'll attack him first. We'll flip 4 for our attack. 1, 2, that's 1 success. 3, oh, that's 2 successes. Oh, we wasted a success because we did a total of 7 hits there. A waste, but it is what it is. The most important thing is we got rid of another enemy. Thank goodness. And we'll get that as inspiration, which is great. So with that, let's see. We only have 2 enemies on the board. Legolas does have 1 more action. I think I'll go ahead and move Legolas over to here. Technically, I could just end here, but I kind of want to take out all the enemies first and move in, or I should say, make sure I can help Aragorn and Elena. And now I'm adjacent to Aragorn, so I get to scout 3 next time. I think it's worth it. We've all completed our 2 actions, so we will end the action phase. Let's see what happens. We have the ruffian attacking Legolas. Your foe swings a heavy warhammer as easily as you would swing a wooden toy sword. Oof. 2 physical damage, and of course might negates, which Legolas's might is only 2. And he definitely can get there. Legolas is only 1 away. We'll grab our 2 measly cards. 1, 2. I really don't want 2 points of damage. So you know what actually I think I'm going to do? So Aragorn is over here. He has You Cannot Pass, which says that you can use a guard for nearby heroes. So he's going to guard for Legolas. He has a guard 2 here, so because he's doing 2 guard, he blocks both of that physical damage. So we'll go ahead and discard this to do that. And then he has the banner that states that after you or a nearby hero rests or guards, that hero gains an inspiration. So we just gained a 3rd inspiration for that. You gotta love that guard. It's so cool. Okay, this guy's gonna attack Legolas too. Wow, okay. 1 physical and 1 fear. After this attack, discard 1 inspiration. Oh, and spirit negates Legolas' spirits too. A goblin grabs you and pulls you close. The stink of its breath is overpowering. That's maybe the fear. It's like, oh, I don't want this guy so close to me. This guy will run up to here and will attack Legolas. Come on, looking for some successes. Nope. And no. But what we can do is use Time of Need, which will convert all of those to successes. Boom. But we do lose 1 inspiration just because of that, the ability on there. But yeah, we didn't take any damage. I'm okay with that. Now, some people might say that I'm a little too averse to taking damage, but it saved me in the past because sometimes something really bad shows up, like maybe something that this 18 is going to show up, and the fact that I don't have a ton of damage is a good thing. So we'll see. Now that you've seen how organized and intelligent these beasts are, you are almost unsurprised to find they've laid a trap for you. The hero with the lowest wit suffers 2 damage, might negates. Okay, so they all have 3 for their wit, so I can choose who, and that would be Aragorn has the highest might, so let's have Aragorn try and block this. Come on, Aragorn, you can do it, you can do it. There's a success, and that's not, but let's go ahead and use 1 inspiration. We've got it. So 2 successes, blocked that. They may have had a trap, but you know Aragorn, he's always ready. A wizard is never late, nor is he early. He arrives precisely when he means to. Of course, Aragorn isn't a wizard. That's okay. We'll go ahead and hit continue. Let's see. Okay, more enemies. 2 goblin scouts on the indicated space. What else is coming? Nothing else, right? No, yep, definitely. Oh, another orc marauder. Oh, right where we need to go. What's next? That's it. Okay, rally phase. We will do our scout. We all get to scout 3 this time. Here's what we have for our scout 3. Look at all these wonderful cards we can choose from. For Legolas, as much as I'd love to have 2 successes out, I think lead the charge as a prepped card is just too good. Gaining inspiration, letting another hero attack out of their turn, yeah, it's too good. Popping that on top and putting that on bottom. For Elena, this is a little bit of a challenge. I like the Traveling Song because it gives us inspiration, and we've got lots of enemies. But with the enemies, we gain inspiration when we kill them. This Child of the Loon is pretty awesome. When an enemy moves into your space, you apply 4 hits and stun, and then after doing any sort of test, you can become hidden, which is a really nice boon. So as much as I like the Traveling Song, I think this time I'm going to prep this, because the other thing is it gets an automatic fail out of my deck, right? So a miss. And then I'll put Undying Might on the bottom, and I will put Traveling Song on top. I've got 2 Striders and a Clever Wit for Aragorn. I think I have to prep one of the Striders, put this on top, and the Clever Wit on bottom. So you can see over here, Aragorn and Elena now are totally clear. So actually, maybe I'll have Elena look at what's at that cart, because maybe we'll find something there. Then we've got Legolas here with 2 enemies. We've got the Orc Marauder over here, and then the 2 goblins here. For the start of this 3rd round, we're going to have Aragorn take 1 step into here, and he's going to go ahead and attack that brigand. I keep calling them brigands, they're ruffians. Brigands, ruffians, you know what I mean. I need 5 hits, so that's 2 successes. I know I have 1 here. Oh, that's a nothing. And we will definitely use an inspiration for our 2nd success, so that's a total of 5 hits. Those 5 hits means this ruffian is toast. And we're going to go ahead and give the inspiration over to Legolas. So Legolas now has 2 inspiration. So Aragorn has done his turn. He did his 1 action for moving, his 2nd action for attacking. Now we're going to do Legolas. You guys let me know if I'm right or wrong, but I'm pretty sure Legolas can still attack this Orc Marauder in an adjacent location, even though we have a goblin here. So he's going to do that, and then what he's going to do is allow Aragorn to then attack this goblin with his lead the charge. We're looking here for 3 successes. We need 3 to be able to take him out. We know that one's good. Oh, that might have just done us in. Yeah, so the most we can do is 2, so that's a total of 5 hits. Yeah, there's nothing else that we can do. Oh, wait. I could, though, instead use lead the charge as a strike 2. That would give us the 7 hits and take out the Orc Marauder. But then Aragorn can't attack. But I think it's better to take out the Orc Marauder, so I'm going to do that. That gives us 7 hits, and we'll take out that Orc Marauder. As you saw with that card, it has multi-uses. So we can use the top, or we could use the bottom. So since we used the strike 2, we can't use the top action, which meant that we would let someone else attack. But at least we got rid of the Orc Marauder, and we're definitely going to keep that inspiration. So we now have 2 inspiration. With our second action, we're just going to go ahead and attack the goblin that's in our space. 1, 2, 3, 4. We almost didn't have enough. We're going to have to use 1 inspiration. That will give us 2 successes and 5 hits, and we'll keep that inspiration that we'll earn when we defeated that goblin. The goblin only needed 4. We did 5. Great. Took him out, and we'll gain that inspiration. Okay. Now who's next is Elena. Elena is right where this card is, so I think we're going to go ahead and search it. The wreckage of the cart offers scant cover, but you might be able to salvage something of use if you take time to search it. So let's search it. Searching the ruin of the cart, I thought I'd have to do a test. You find an engraved wooden chest containing several dozen recipes for tinctures and poultices. This will surely come in handy. Of course, it sounds awesome. Gain 1 inspiration. Our lore increases by 3. Awesome. We'll hit continue. With her second action, we'll go ahead and just move her right here. If only we had 1 more, we could talk to the Hobbit and maybe escape. But that wasn't meant to be. That's okay. We're still doing pretty well. I mean, we got rid of, 4 enemies there? I will take that. All right, Shadow Phase. Let's see. Who does this enemy attack? Okay, it's going to attack Aragorn, and it's doing 2. So, okay, at least Might is negating. His Might is 3. If you suffer any damage, discard 1 prepped card. A goblin sweeps its spears in wide arcs in an attempt to disarm you. So they definitely can move into here, so they'll move in, and they'll attack Aragorn. It's only for 2 damage, so it's not terrible. 1, I say that. 2, 3. I think I'm going to do it. I've got Strider here with a guard too. Might as well do it, because guess what? When I guard, I gain an inspiration. Thanks to the Dunedain banner. That goblin had nothing on Aragorn. The shadow deepens, will increase threat by 6. Oh, wow. Nothing else happens. I think we might be able to get here. Actually, I mean, Elena's there, so we should be good. Each here resets their deck, and then we're going to scout. I think everyone gets to scout 3. Let's see. Everyone is nearby their favorite Dunedain hero, so we all get to scout 3. For Legolas, I think it's without a doubt Tireless we're going to prep. Tireless is an awesome ability. You'll see when I use it. Those 2 on the bottom of the deck. Elena's actually already in the correct location, so although I love Traveling Song, I don't think she's going to be traveling. So I think I'm going to do Clever Wit in case we have to do some sort of wit test. So we will prep that. We'll put Traveling Song on top and Honed Agility on the bottom. And finally for Aragorn, I think we've got to do Throngil here. Before you test, you may discard the skill to test your wisdom instead. His wisdom is 4. Awesome. Or you can just use it as a sprint. And you haven't even seen a sprint yet, but a sprint means you can move for free at 1 space. So these 2 definitely on the bottom. And then we'll put Throngil on prepped out. That'll end this round. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Legolas use his ability to jump over here, then attack these guys twice. So hopefully Aragorn can move out of there, and we'll have Elena talk to the Hobbit, and maybe we'll be done. I guess we'll see. So before we start, let's see what we need to do. Oh, okay, the Hobbit just says, hurry, we must escape. What does this say? The traveler waves you towards your escape route. You could make a break for it down the sheltered and narrow track between the hills, but you should wait until you are together so as not to leave anyone behind. Ooh, okay, so I need to get all heroes in that space. Okay, good to know. That means we're definitely going to do what I was planning on, which is 1, use this inspiration for Legolas so he can do 1 movement for free without provoking attacks. Then he can do 2 attacks onto these goblins, maybe even taking him out so that Aragorn can get into that space. I'm having a feeling, though, that might not be likely. We only have 1 inspiration, and we only have 4 successes in this total deck. So, 1, 2, is that another success there? No, it's not. Okay, but still, 2 successes is 5 hits. Now, remember, there are 2 goblins here. So, yeah, see, if 5 hits is not going to take them out. But what's nice is that they will not be able to attack back. Now what's going to happen, we'll remove one goblin scout, not the second one, and then we can say no for the enemy attacking. That's why I wanted to move one space out of there so he couldn't get attacked back. He will then use his second action to attack again. If he can get 2 successes, he'll actually take the goblins out. Come on, looking for 2 successes. 1, 2, no. No. Oh yes, that'll work. 1 plus this one then. That's 2 successes. That'll be enough to take out that goblin. And we'll gain the inspiration. 5 more hits is just perfect. Done. Yep. And we'll gain that inspiration. Now we have no enemies out. And so now with Aragorn, I'm just going to have Aragorn move from this space into here. And then we'll go ahead. Continue. We'll go ahead and click the escape button. A mournful howl pursues you as you flee the wrecked cart, but no beast gives chase. A mile passes beneath your feet before the traveler finds his voice. I think I'd have been done for without your help, friends, and I fear I have failed to make a proper introduction. Meldrum Sackville at your service. He gives a slight bow. Not many people know this, but the Thane has been searching for heroes just like yourselves. His son, you see, is very ill. The poor man is frantic for his boy, and I don't blame him. My medicine is the best anywhere outside of the Forest of the Elves, but even with it, he might not be strong enough to weather even a mild winter. The heroes win, each hero receives 4 experience, and our lore increased by 4. Cool. Meldrum continues. I'll certainly be putting a good word in that to Thane's ear about how you saved my life. To think, Warg so close to civilized places, and that beast that spoke. My sister tells her daughter sometimes of a shrewd black-toothed creature named Colfang, but I'd always thought it was merely a way to scare the child into behaving. You know that those are always real, you guys. Any of those. You travel south to the Sarn Ford, where Meldrum had planned to cross the Brandywine. After hours of travel, you find Sarn Ford deeply submerged beneath rising waters from recent rains. The water is too deep to safely ford. You will need to find another way to enter the Shire. You could cross the lonely and haunted Barrow Downs, or you could hope to save some time by traveling through the Old Forest. Neither path is likely to be safe, but you do not need... Oh, no, but you do need... You do need to get to the Shire one way or another, and quickly. Heroes decide, cross the Barrow Downs or travel through the Old Forest. I wish I could save this here and ask you guys, but I don't think I can keep this up on my computer for a week. So I think I'm just going to make the decision. So you could cross the lonely and haunted Barrow Downs, or you could hope to save some time by traveling to the Old Forest. So the Old Forest would be faster, but there's probably going to be more enemies. But the Barrow Downs probably going to have those enemies that have sorcery as their defense, and that means Pierce doesn't work. So I think I'm going to go Old Forest, you guys. You've chosen to travel to the Old Forest. Are you sure you want to take this route? No, but I'm going to do it anyways. Okay, look at that. Chapter 1's done. Chapter 2, Willow's Wrath. So we'll just get ourselves set up, and then I won't read this now. We'll read that at the start of the next video. I do want you to see, with our 4 XP, we do have 13 lore. With our 4 XP, we can get 1 card per player. So I'm going to show you those cards for each player, and then you guys just let me know in the comments which ones you suggest that I gain for my characters. Or maybe I don't gain any of them. Let me know. I'm not going to read these out to you. You can go ahead and pause the video and read them yourselves. But these are the 3 options for Elena. Now you can see here, though, that none of them will give me successes or even inspiration icons in my deck. So they do kind of hurt me a little bit, but their abilities are pretty sweet. Here we have Legolas's choices. Once again, no inspiration and no successes, but some pretty nice abilities. And last, but certainly not least, we have Aragorn. Same thing, no inspirations, but nice abilities, and no successes, I should say. So most of the upgrade cards will not give you successes, except for the highest level ones, the level 12s. Those ones are pretty awesome, and they give you more successes in your deck. The only the case so far that's not the case for that is the Guardians do have a level 7 that actually does have a success on it, so you'll see that soon. And with that, that is our first adventure out of the, I think it's about 7 or 8 that we're going to do with the Journeys of Middle-earth. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate it. I love this game. I love Lord of the Rings, so I appreciate your time to watch this. Hope you have a good rest of your day, and I will catch you at the next stop.